Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Throwing on their first play. Oh, they're going deep here right off the rim. This is caught inside the 15. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, it did the job on 1st down. More to come.
They go to him again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Good, 5 yards on the run. Now they're going to have 3rd and goal at the 4.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead right away. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get a 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hack, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for a 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Purdy throwing here to start. They'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That play good for 17 and a 1st down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. On the gun is Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. And they're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile. 3rd and long for him here. This one's out to Pearsall on the left side. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. So Rigoberto Sanchez, the man who will send this flying on 4th down. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Get some space around midfield. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Bronk, after getting a big chunk on that return.
The Seahawks take over first. And 10 at the 45-yard line.
Okay,
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
let's go now. 19.
First carry of the game. It's the rookie out of Missouri. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 19, 18. Ready, right?
Shotgun now for Milroe. This one's caught. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Go. Cougar 19. Cowboys.
Milroe from the gun. Has the hook up again to Njoku. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
7-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they come away with some points on that series.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Tigers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. This one up to about the 27-yard line. Coming up to stop that play with Jahdae Barron.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 27-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
This our last play of the quarter.
Watch out. Yellow.
Second and 10. Again, it's Purdy. Connects on the crosser. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. A quarter down. 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. The Seahawks with an early lead. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. Time to get the second quarter going. The 49ers set up inside the red zone. Purdy on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. First and goal coming up.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Get set. Get set.
Purdy a quick throw, complete. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal on the Seahawks 5-yard line.
Second and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
What's up? What's up?
To the air again. Purdy. In trouble now, and the ball is out. And that should be Seahawks football.
Gosh, we have seen these quarterbacks make some incredible plays from here to reach the end zone. That was certainly not one of them. Careless with the football, left an opening for those defenders to knock it free and escape without surrendering any points.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Rolling left, buying some time. He's going to keep it this time. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
Positive of that effort, you didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Ready? Catch the Eagle. Catch the Eagle. Bronco 80. Ready?
From the gun, Milrow. Short pass brought in. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Ready, set.
First down, ball at the 36.
60. Let's go now.
Now they send their back in motion right. Milrow with it on first. Dumps it off to his running back. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
60 boxes. Cowboy 80.
Now it's Milrow. Looking out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they need to get 4 on third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Here we go. Set. 70 Lions. Ready, ready.
Third and short, it's Milrow. That's caught at the 25. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks grow their lead off the turnover.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage big time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks take a 3-possession lead.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
And they're on 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. It's 1st and 10.
Get set. Up.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He'll drop this down to McCaffrey underneath. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Yellow.
Back to pass on 2nd and short. Has some daylight through the 40. And that's going to be good for a 1st down from Purdy as he gives himself up to avoid the hit.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Catch it! Yellow.
1st down throw by Purdy. Makes the catch. And pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Get set. Up.
On the gun is Purdy. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
The incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Outside. Outside. Yellow. Up.
Here's Purdy to throw. Completed over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, or right at the 31. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a 49er 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Get set.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. The 49ers in need of some points before the break. They've got 1st down from the 31.
Yellow. Watch out! Yellow.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
Dude, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers, toss them with tight ends, but when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
Here we go! Yellow.
From the red zone now. Escapes out to the left. And McCaffrey with the dump off. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something that'll go get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
Just a yard left to go on second down. Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. To his back it goes, Jordan James. Touchdown, San Francisco! The 49ers chop some of the lead off before the half. On is Chad Ryland for the point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the 49ers cut the lead down to 10.
49ers 7. Chad Ryland to kick off.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line.
Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Milroe. Buying some time right. Now here he goes. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. He even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Milroe from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate. It takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believe it, your guy can get there.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. To throw. Here's Milroe. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. Big hit on the return to stop it cold. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Watch out! Yellow. Yellow.
Back to throw it. And he's not going to escape. The Seahawks brought the pressure, and they got him. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return starts at the 9. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow. Yellow. Yellow.
Looking to throw, Purdy. Did not like what he was seeing, Bronson. He's just going to hurl this one away. We got to pause now for an injured player, and not the guy you want to see struggling. That is Brock Purdy, who the medical staff is standing beside. Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Get it! 60 Bison! 60 Bison!
Here's the backup. First throw. To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
Get set! Get set! Up.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. To throw again, it's Purdy. Kittle makes the catch. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. To the air again, Purdy. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that's a 49er first down.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Purdy on first down. Escapes the pocket.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But then that's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Watch out!
Shotgun snap for Purdy. I get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. But it looks like the 49ers were the first to it, and they make the recovery. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough third down here. Air it out on 3rd. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
The kick by Ryman is good. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
Nice to pay off any drive with some points and able to trim the lead slightly there the first time out in the second half. And even if they can't get into pole position, they just want to keep this thing close.
Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And that nearly got into midfield. He's out of bounds just a yard or two short.
contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Ready.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Knocking 18.
They send a man in motion. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He has room past the 25. Still fighting forward. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 13-point lead. York now for the extra point. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Purdy to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Get set.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Hits his running back. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Purdy throwing here. He brings it in. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Purdy throwing here on 1st. And back to Ayuk it goes. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Puts him on the quick hitter. And he gets this forward to the 19.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
21. Yellow. Get set. Go ahead. Yellow.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. Short pass brought in. And this one doesn't go far.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Seventh play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
Outside. 18. Watch out.
From the gun is Purdy. Pass brought in by Jennings. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing, getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
So they'll be set up with a 1st and goal when we come back. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the 4th. This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Get set, get set.
They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here in second and goal.
Second and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
Outside. Watch out.
Here's Purdy to throw. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
The career is more at stake when you win your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Get set, get set.
McCaffrey trying to punch it in. The stamp continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line, Brock, and it sets up 4th and goal.
2 yards. It's now 4th and goal.
Yeah, you.
Desperation time here. And guys, man, that's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Ready.
Pistol now for Milrow. They did it! He made the interception! Picked out by Fred Warner.
Milrow's pass. Intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Yellow. 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 Yellow.
First down throw by Purdy. That throw finds Kittle. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They get 13 on the pickup. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
First down.
Get set, get set.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Yellow. Yellow.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Cut near the goal line. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. That's up and through for the point after. And the 49ers tie this game up. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Back. Cougar 19. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Viking 18. Buffalo 18. 18. Pioneer.
Bill Rowe from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Let's go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Go.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
Seahawks bring it out the punt team. Michael Dixon will kick it away. And he'll bring in this fair catch at the 13.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Now it's Purdy. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down. Well, this goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the 4th quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued too.
Yeah.
Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally. You just get tired there as a passer. You start to assume, and that's a dangerous place to play.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. That one's cut along the left sideline. Shoves him off. And he has it all the way down to the 30-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So flip the field, folks. It's 1st and 10 inside of enemy territory now. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
One thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Get set. Yellow. 18. Yellow. Yellow. Yellow.
Purdy looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down.
Yellow. Outside. 18. Here we go. Yellow. Yellow.
Looking to throw. Sends this to the end zone. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers going for the win here. This a very important field goal for Chad Ryland. He was good on his first kick. Going to need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. It has enough leg, and it's good from deep. And late in the fourth, they have grabbed the lead.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Now it's on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera pull. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Second and 10. Need something positive here. Back to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Upton Stout. And the 49ers make the play that should win them this game.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've got him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. As he came inside to James. He'll stay upright through this lane, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Could lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the gun, McCaffrey. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
He'll look to throw it. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And he will have the 1st down there for the 49ers. To do it, Brock, they can take down this win.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to set him up all the way down at that 7-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
So the 49ers earn the win in this one. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL.